See, guys, let me tell you something. Poverty is a necessity in life. Many people will not understand why I said poverty is a necessity. In fact, we need poverty in this life. Why I said so is that even in the Bible, God said there must be poor people around us. But when God said this thing, we don't understand the reason why God said there must be poor people around us. When God said there must be poor people around us, He created a code for human existence. This code is that when God said there must be poor people around us, it's a code. And this code, what this code actually means is that anytime you see a poor person, it creates a motion for you not to be poor. Anytime you hear somebody say, I'm hungry or I don't have food in my house, it creates that moment for you to hustle so that you too will not lack food in your house. Because if God did not say there will be poor people around among us, if everybody is rich, there will not be motivation for people to hustle. There will not be motivation for people to actually say, no, I don't want to be poor in life. So the reason why it's a code, and it's a code of conduct. That's why anytime you wake up in the morning, if you hear issues of poverty, you will always remember yourself that no, I must hustle. I must do things to make sure that I'm not poor in life. So it's a code that everybody must work after every day. And this is the biggest code in life. The code in life is not riches, because the thing that actually makes people to be rich is poverty. People are afraid to be poor, to be broke. That's why they strive every day to be rich, and that is why they are rich. So if there is no poverty, there will not be motivation to make people rich in life. So it is poverty that actually motivates people to become richer and to become rich and to work harder every day. So it's a code of conduct. So it conducts people in the way of life. So poverty gives people orientation. Poverty gives people mindset to be rich. It pushes people. Poverty pushes people to be rich. So if there is no poverty in life, if there are no code of this poverty in life, people will feel relaxed. So if you hear somebody complaining about I'm broke and this, once you come across such people, it motivates you. It pushes you to say, no, I don't want to be like this person. No, I don't want to be poor like this person. That's why we should not ignore poverty. It's a very, very important code in a man's life. And as you are growing every day, go along with this code that there is no riches without poverty. There is no greatness without 0 point. That is it. It is your 0 point that motivates you into greatness. It is your poverty that motivates you into riches. So it's a code, and this code is set by God by saying there must be poor people among us. It didn't say you are going to be the one. No, God didn't say male will be the poor, or female will be the poor, or south will be the poor, or north will be the poor. No, He said there must be poor people among us. So what it means is that try your possible best not to be the poor among us. So it's a motivational code. It's a code. So accept the code and start running with it. If you don't run with this code, then you will be among the poor people that will definitely live among us. So poverty is not something that you will ignore. And even if you are rich, don't ignore poverty, because there's no amount of riches that you will have that you cannot come down from it. So that code, you must always remember that code every day. There must be poor among us. Riches is something that you work out. You don't work out poverty. The only thing that makes you to be poor is not doing things that will make you to be rich. So it's a code. So working with this code, it simply means you recognize that there is poverty every blessed day of your life. You recognize that there is poverty. As you are sleeping, always have it at the back of your mind that there is poverty. As you are waking up, always have it at the back of your mind that there is poverty. So this alarm system is what makes you to be a great person.
Excuse me, sir. Aside the benefit of poverty, you said, is there any benefit one can get from poverty again?
Thank you very much for that question. You know, number one, as I've said, this particular knowledge of knowing that there is poverty is a benefit already. To me, some people will say it is better you are poor than for you to be rich and don't have peace and this. Normally, on the normal ground, there is no man that want to be poor. There is no man. Even the poorest man don't want to be poor. In fact, no man believes that he's poor. No. Nobody believes that he's poor. You only recognize that you are poor when you want to do some certain things and you are unable to do it. At that point, you know that you are poor. Anytime you don't go out to do anything, you don't know that you are poor. Anytime you want to buy something and you have the money to buy it, you don't know that you are poor. It is when you want to do some certain things, you want to make some certain move in life and you are unable to make those moves that you remember that, oh, I don't have money, I'm a poor person. But as long as you are comfortable with what you are doing, as long as you are comfortable with your way of life, you are not poor. And you can never remember that you are poor. So what makes you know that you are poor is trying to do new things every day. But if you don't wake up, if you don't stand up to try to do new things different from what you have or different from what you are doing, you will never know that you are poor. So there's no benefit. So if you want to say, okay, you like your way of life, you like the standard of your living, don't try new thing. You understand? If you like the standard of your life, don't try new thing. But the day you want to try new thing, then you will know that you're not capable. You understand? The day you will try new thing, then you will know that you're not capable. Then once you recognize that you're not capable to do that thing, then you will work to make sure you will become capable to do that thing. You understand? There's no benefit of poverty. The benefit of poverty is that nobody will disturb you. When people know that you are poor, you cannot afford some certain things, nobody will disturb you. They say riches make more friends, while poverty makes no friend. Even the family of a broke man, they run away from him. So you'll be very, very free. Nobody will disturb you. Nobody will ask you for anything. That's the only benefit. But if you want to meet up with people's needs, and if you have the desire to help people, or if you have the desire to go far, or to do different things, to do new things in your life every day, then you will know that there is a limit to where you are. So every day when you wake up, you will say, no, this level I am now, I need to grow from this level. And for you to grow from this level, there must be a new thing you must do. And this new thing is a new challenge. New challenge that you overcome bring about new development. New risk you take bring about new upgrade. That is it. So if you don't want to take risk, if you don't want to take the challenge, then you remain where you are. Nobody will disturb you. You will be very, very comfortable. Don't even attempt new status in life. Don't even attempt it. So be comfortable where you are. So that is the only benefit of poverty. Nobody will disturb you. Nobody will ask you for anything. Nobody will disturb you. Nobody will ask you for anything. That is the only benefit of poverty.
How would you explain those people that have money? When anytime they see people that have more than they do, they feel bad and they're ready to do anything to get like people that are above them. What would you say? What would you explain to it, like about these people?
Okay. That is the motivation I'm talking about. You know, I have said before that there is a limit to what you can do. You understand? There is a limit. So if you see somebody that is richer than you, what it means is that you have a limit. The standard that you are now is a limit. That is, for instance, you can buy a car of 10 million naira. Maybe as you walk to that car stand, your budget or your total budget is 10 million naira. You are pricing that car for 10 million naira. Then somebody walk in and the person is pricing a car of 150 million naira. Immediately you will feel very, very bad. You will know that you are poor instantly. Yes, you will know that, oh, Omo, there is a limit to what I can do. So, as a person that wants to go far in life, it's not for you to start feeling bad or getting jealous about that other person. That is his whole capacity. He came to that place to buy a car worth 150 million naira. That is his own capacity. You that come to that same place to come and buy a car of 10 million naira is your own capacity. So what you do now is that once you see something and you don't want to remain in that level and you want to go far, so you wake up. So when you get back home after buying that car of, if I were to be that person, I would not buy that car of 10 million naira. I would go back home. Yes. If I come to a place, I want to buy a car of 10 million naira and somebody else came to that place and the person is pricing a car of 150 million naira. See, guy, I will not buy that car of 10 million naira. I will not. Do you know what I will do? I will take my 10 million naira home and invest it. Yes. If I have a business that I'm doing that is giving me that amount of money, 10 million naira, that I want to use to go and buy a car, and I get there and I see another man want to buy a car of 150 million naira, what is sure to me is that I'm not up to buy a car of 10 million naira. I should buy a car of 3 million naira so that I can put 7 million naira into my business. So to me, I will not pick that challenge to say no, I must buy this car. No, it shows that there are higher dimensions in life. So if I cannot afford car of 150 million naira and I have 10 million naira to buy a car, what I should do is invest my 10 million naira in that same business that give me that 10 million naira, so that in the nearest future I can be able to buy that desired car, because I know that I like that 150 million naira car, but because I don't have the money, that's the reason why I'm buying that 10 million naira worth of car. But now there is a problem. The problem is that I need a car. Yes, the problem is that I need a car. But for me to have a car and still keep my business running is to step my budget down. Because one mistake that guys make is that because their friend is buying car of 10 million naira, they too will still go out there to go and buy car of 10 million naira, which is not very, very right. I can go out to meet my friend and my friend is buying a car of 10 million naira. It's not a must that I must buy that same car. Buy a car of 3 million, put the remaining 7 million into that same business. Then 5 years come back. See, don't force yourself to do what you cannot do. If you can buy a car of 10 million, it means that the money you have in your account can buy 10 of that car. If the money you have in your account cannot buy 10 of that same car, don't buy it. If you are a young man, you want to buy a car of 10 million naira, make sure that the money you have in your account can buy 10 of that same car. If the money you have in your account can only buy 2 or 3 of that same car, don't buy it. It is better you put that money into business. That is it. That's what makes people to feel. You have 20 million naira in your account and you are buying a car of 10 million. Why? For what? For what reason, for instance? You have 20 million naira in your account and you are buying a car worth 10 million. No, you are not planning to you are not planning to be great. You are planning to fail. For you to buy a car of 10 million, it simply means that you have up to 100 million naira in your account. So if you have 150 million in your account, it's not a problem to buy a car of 10 million. But I don't advise you to buy a car of 10 million naira when you have 20 million naira in your account. So it simply means you should invest more. So if that your business can give you 10 million, that means if you put extra 10 million into the use of that same work, that means in less than 2 years, 10 years, 15 years, you are going to buy something bigger. And secondly, if you are a young man at age 25, at age 15, at age 18, at age 20, you can buy a car of 20 million. Do you know what it means? You have set yourself up. Yes, you know why? If you are 25 years old, you buy a car of 20 million. It simply means that before you will get to 60 years old, you should be able to buy a private jet. Yes, because that business that gave you 20 million naira to buy a car at age 20, that's a business will be able to give you private jet at age 60. You understand now? So if you now get to 60, you can no longer buy a car worth 20 million. That means you failed. Your business failed. I don't know if you understand. So if you can buy a car of 20 million naira at age 20, it simply means that at age 60, the business should grow to the extent that it should be able to give you private jet. Yes. So if you know that the business you are doing now cannot grow to give you private jets at age 60, don't buy a car of 20 million naira as a young man. Invest more. It is better you buy a car of 20 million naira at age 60 than for you to buy a car of 20 million naira at age 20 and you are unable to buy a car of 5 million naira at age 60. Do you understand now? It is better. Think about yourself and where you are going. So If you can buy a car of 20 million naira at age 20, it simply means that before you get to age 60, you'll be able to buy private jet because everybody plan to be great in what they are doing. So you plan to be a great person. You plan that your business will be top notch. You plan that your business will be talk of the town. Yes, that business that gave you 20 million naira worth of car. If that business grow to 40 years, that means that business should be able to give you private jet. So invest. Don't I come to a car stand and I want to buy a car of 10 million, and that same car stand somebody come to buy a car of 150 million. To me personally, I will no longer buy that car again. Or rather, I will put 7 million back into that my business. Then I will buy a car of 3 million so that it can help my mobility, my to and fro movement. That is it. Don't put pressure on yourself.